a short stream about the progress of today. Something is not gonna work with my share mouse here. I know, I'm gonna do it manually. Anyway, just euro dollar, because I was out today pretty much all day. Just make that full screen here real quick. Was short biased, which turned out to be correct, but I did short it too early in the morning and got stopped out, and then when it went back below I just shorted it again and got all my money back. It was just about an hour ago I was actually thinking of shorting it, but I would probably got stopped out on that spike. I'm gonna just make a quick trend line here. Oh no, that would have worked. Never mind. Gonna find something better in a minute. Right, let's clean up stuff here. Oh, by the way, I'm also rebuying some Tesla. This doesn't go so well, but there's still time for it to play out. The chats are face not on. Just a second. To join the voice chat too. Alright, what's that?
I believe that it was mainly done for things like trading and communication. So whenever someone used to trade GBPUSD, their trade would go through the cable, right? So I'm trading cable.
Alright, fair point. Nice. So
that's not exactly right.
What happens
the
if
first
someone
time it was done was Alexander Graham Bell putting a cable
What
under
the
the
hell,
Atlantic.
Swing? This is latest I've ever seen you start.
Better late than never.
I said that, alright?
Huh?
I said that, alright?
No. You said it was for trading. The first cable to go into the Atlantic was for Graham Bell's first transatlantic phone.
And then trading, I said.
My point is, it was literally the first intercontinental phone ever.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, the first time he did it, it broke and it cost him billions in today's currency. And he had to do it like 3 times. He spent so much money on copper.
When was the first trade made?
Kieran, that pair you were just looking at, isn't that like a tweezers formation at the bottom?
A what? What's a tweezers formation?
Well, it's not straight formation. It's candle. Yeah, candle formation. I don't know. I learned about it on the baby pips.
I don't even know what a tweezers formation is. Let me look.
Maybe Swing finally found the Holy Grail and will share it with us.
Doubt.
Why is it audio so terrible? Something is really wrong with my network. This could be because I'm sucking up all the bandwidth by copying some huge files.
Right, yeah. One bit?
No, he ignored it just completely. It went up a bit, but then he just went straight back down.
Swing. When was the first ever trade placed through the transatlantic cables?
Am I Wikipedia or what?
I'm trying to Google it. Well, I just thought you might know. I'm trying to Google it, but I can't find anything.
I think in the 50s somewhere. Just give me a second.
Prime, you know that image you sent me?
Yeah.
You know where your stop loss was?
Can't remember right now.
You can see it
you
on
were-
the image.
60 is right. 1866.
Oh, is it? Interesting.
But the cable itself is older. It was used for Morse code like forever.
Yeah, I know. Really ambitious project, mine.
Yeah, for that time.
Yeah.
The Mission Impossible kind of stuff.
I don't see any stop losses here on the picture. Those were just
No, where your trade was. You started buying, right? And then it came down and then it hit your stop. You see that?
yeah.
So, your stop was actually like on the VWAP, which, you know, the VWAP can be used as like a dynamic support. So like all I would say is I would have put your stop slightly lower than that.
The leader of the
but-
Italian PD
Yeah.
party said he does believe Draghi can take Italy out of the uncertainty of the government crisis.
But either way, you see, like, as soon as it broke through VWAP, it just completely went against you anyway. So, like, your stop was actually quite reasonable in the sense that,
And
like,
news
it
from
took you
France,
out when it started going
Macron
against
has
you.
24 to 27% of the voting intentions in the first round election poll. Meanwhile, Marine Le Pen has 25 to 26.5. This is AFP citing an Ipsos poll.
Aussie yen.
Wow, pound yen just popped over the VWAP.
What did?
Pound yen just popped over the VWAP.
Alright.
Looks like we're done selling. Come on, copy a bit faster. This is my connection is terrible just now. I need to upgrade to gigabit.
Aussie yen. Pound yen.
Did you just close that?
No, I'm still in.
So does that look like a double bottom to you, or why did you make that choice?
This?
Yeah.
Just closing triangle, SMA, higher low, buy. We tried to make a lower low, didn't really succeed. Started going against. When it came back down, I bought.
The euro is still trashing. Maybe I'm gonna sell pound yen real quick. Just in case this was a fat fake.
Yeah, it might just be swing.
This looks like upside reversal, but actually. Wow, is that slow? Empty snapshot, what the fuck? Ah, that reminds me why I don't trade a US session. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna go up. I should do the stop a little bit higher. Maybe like this.
Yen.
Wow, 11 pips, that's far. I guess we're done selling.
Your screen's all blurry again, by the way.
What do you mean by blurry?
Thanks.
Discord goes like blurry sometimes, I don't know why. When you're sharing your screen.
But the server is, should support it because it's boosted enough. We should have 4K.
Oh yeah, it's not the server, it's like a Discord issue. It happens like on all servers, even the ones that are boosted.
Pound yen.
Alright.
Look at that, caught the very bottom of that wick.
What's that point you just put there?
This?
Yeah.
My order was like here, so like I caught the bottom of the wick. That's another order right there.
Pound yen.
Literally caught the bottom.
Damn man, you're really playing around with these scale in and out.
It's like almost impossible to get like a perfect entry. So the only way to do is to average it.
Aussie dollar.
All of them share the same stop loss, yeah?
Yeah.
Cable.
Para todos esos envidiosos. Qué loco mi flow, los mantengo. Me dicen que estás escaso, pero no tengo la voz ronca como Ñengo. Pero los parto bien duro como Sony le hizo a Nintendo.
Yeah, shorting is over.
Pero no son capaces de nada.
Yeah.
Mantienen diciendo que lo que hay. Y si yo les digo se asustan. Estar en la cima no es normal. La gente me odia porque soy original. Tanto falso que hay en esta humanidad. Yo los entiendo y sé por qué así están.
Yeah, I'm gonna very aggressively take that if it makes a new high. If it breaks the structure, I'm just gonna take it. No fucking around. Cable is still below VWAP, so there's still hope.
Pero no son capaces de nada. Mantienen diciendo que lo que hay. Y si yo les digo se asustan. Estar en la cima llegó la mano.
But looking at the rest of the spectrum, that looks pretty bad actually.
Se creen esos poetas porque han rimado calle con galletas. Si tú
Yeah. I'm actually gonna take my profits now.
CAD is still green and Cable fighting the VWAP pretty hard, so undecided, but it looks like it's gonna go up.
ya saben mi puesto y no lo podrán tocar. Quieren de lo mío, pero nada les voy a dar. Porque he luchado mucho para llegar a este lugar. Quieren más,
Aussie dollar.
pero no son capaces de nada. Mantienen diciendo que
Why are you trading a session swing?
si yo les digo se asustan. Estar en la cima no es normal. Y yeah, pongan la mesa que ya son.
Is that illegal?
Así que
It should be.
al cuarto el tanto, él solamente tiene que comer y ustedes no pueden ver.
Ustedes me aman con plata, después les espaldas pirata. Aquí no hay juego corbata y un poco de jeva pachata. Tú sabes como el veneno me sabe mi hermana, de eso construyo mi sueño. Nadie me quiere ver bien, le digo aquí estamos todos muy bien.
Nah, I just had other stuff to do during the day. And I actually had trades on. I was short euro dollar. Yeah, but I got stopped out in Asia. But it never broke the structure, so I just re-entered it when it went back below VWAP. And then I just went out. That's why I didn't stream.
Boy, it's been a while since we talked, and my head's getting nervous. I can't handle this on and off. I can't, no. I just gotta
Pound
know
yen.
where you are if I want to remain sane. But you're ghosted every text and call. Oh no. You could be running off with somebody else. Ooh, boy, I ask myself, yeah. Wait, maybe you're just off doing Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go all crazy, but I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart is these days. Are you being honest with me? I don't wanna go this cray, but I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad. I've been staring at my phone too long. Feel my eyes getting tired, and the battery is long, long gone. Oh no, no. There is something you're not telling me, but I can't wrap my head around it. You said you and I were meant to be last week. You could be running off with somebody else. Ooh, boy, I ask myself, yeah.
Aussie dollar.
Wait, maybe you're just off doing what you said. Ooh, think I've lost myself. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go all crazy, but I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart is these days. Are you being honest with me? I don't wanna go this cray, but I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing
Joined late. Where do I see what is being sold or bought?
I just said it, and here's a list.
Dollar CAD.
Wish my mind and I could free ourselves from agony, but without you here it's hard to keep my thoughts clean. I'm just worried there is something you're not telling me. Ooh,
Alright, dollar CAD at the VWAP. We should just close the position now,
baby, tell me why your phone's off
because now it's gonna go straight up.
crazy, but I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart is these
Dollar CAD seems to hold. Dollar CAD seems to break it.
cray.
That's gonna be bad for the euro.
I think I'm losing it.
Come on, just a little bit bouncy.
I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad.
Should be enough for my pound yen short then. Shit, it's gonna go straight through.
Take my hand, I will walk with you. I won't let go till you say so.
Hi Mario,
Hey there.
how are you today?
Oh, dollar CAD seems to try. Bouncing off the VWAP just now. Let's see if that's enough juice. The euro is already pulling back.
Yeah.
Guess it's not enough.
I've been waiting for like 2 hours straight for the Dow to go up, and it goes up finally right now.
I was actually thinking of selling the DAX. I'm glad I didn't do it, because it consolidated below VWAP and it just goes straight up. Come on, dollar CAD, you can do it.
I should close this.
Aussie dollar.
Then again.
Why are you thinking of closing it here?
Yeah. I'm not sure at the moment.
Okay, after you're sure and you do it, just let me know why.
Well, it'll literally just be the way price is moving.
Oh, okay, alright.
What did I miss? Nothing.
Yeah, okay. hold this.
Hi, Sebastian.
Hey, Daniel. Oh, Dieter, sorry.
You can call me Daniel if you want. I'm Daniel. And Dieter
So
at
this,
the same time.
so this, the family name, which is okay. So you
Miron.
Okay. So
Yeah.
So it's Daniel, the small name.
Dieter Daniel. My name. Passport.
Okay. Clear.
Dollar CAD. Pound yen. Dollar
Pound
CAD.
yen.
So you've got 5 open now, yeah?
Yes. If we fail to break a new high, I'm gonna have to close.
Yeah, dollar CAD is gonna go below. I'm gonna get stopped out.
What, you're gonna get stopped out, or I'm gonna get stopped out?
Pound yen.
How come?
Comments here from the Senate Minority Leader McConnell speaking on the COVID bill. Says Senate Democrats have ploughed ahead with a party line vote to set the table for a partisan jam. Says the new president talked a lot about unity, but his White House staff and congressional leadership are working from a different playbook.
Is there a reason you put it there, Kieran, or just to be safe?
The take profit?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just setting it because I might go out now. I might have a shower and get some food and stuff. So I just set it there for a minute. I might close out like right now though, but I don't know yet. Yeah, I might have to close out now.
In COVID news, the director of the Pan American Health Organization says 3 new variants have been detected in 20 countries of the Americas. That does say their frequency is still limited.
Are you hoping he's gonna break that trend line you just drew?
Yeah. Like it really doesn't mean a whole lot. It's just there for me to like, okay, if we break this, then I'm not going to close out. I'm just going to leave it run. 'Cause remember the like, see like this looks like there was liquidity there. Sellers pushed down. Hard to say. Everything looks bullish now though. So I might just leave this run.
Well, yeah, because the past 2 lows have been higher every time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dollar CAD is going down really strong. This is probably not gonna work out. I think I've said that like 7,000 times now, but I'm still in the trade.
I do that as well.
Oh, my share mouse works again. Ah, the copper is finished. Alright. Come on, dollar CAD, make a VWAP reversal and pound yen go the fuck down. I'm gonna find an earlier exit. Yeah, that one looks good. Maybe I take that one. Oh, and that's it, I'm gonna move the stop. Let's just do it like that.
You, Mr. Kieran, are insane.
It's only a 10k account. I only entered that because if this goes any lower, I'm gonna have to close out. Alright, big push up now from the buys. Come on, up you go.
The US CDC Director Walensky says there does appear to be a downward trajectory in both hospitalizations and COVID cases. That's the US CDC Director.
Come on, up you go, up you go. Liquid spirit.
What are you thinking?
Thinking I'm gonna have to close now. Again. I know I keep saying it, but just fucking around.
You're my best friend, didn't care about the rules.
In geopolitics, Republican Senator Haggerty says he's calling for sanctions on Russia.
So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep in your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
Is that break even or is that still some profit?
Break even. At this point, I'm just gonna leave it like that, I think. Knowing my luck now, though, they'll just come down and then boom. That's why I kind of hate moving stop, but it's getting on in the day and I don't usually like to trade this late, so after this I'll probably stop. Come on. I jumped the fucking Milan.
Pound yen.
Doesn't look like there's much volume there.
What are you trading, Kieran?
I'm buying cable.
Cable.
Buying cable right at the VWAP, huh?
Already.
Yeah, I'm here back again. It's going up, but this is what it does.
Well, all I can say is, Kieran, it was worth the wait.
Yeah. And it doesn't look like there's much resistance at the VWAP either, so this might continue going up. 15 minute looks like it will as well. Just have to wait and see. Come on, up we go.
Cable.
Sebastian, if you look at the Dow Jones, it's actually trying to show the same pattern as it does in 1 hour.
They move hand in hand.
In 4 hours, I mean, not 1 hour. 5 minutes and 4 hours are the same for Dow Jones. They both go up.
I still think that it's overextended.
Boy, are you selling the S&P?
Yeah, I do, but I have an entire setup. I already took partial profits. Wait 1 second. My wife with the bottles. So yeah, so partial profits and whatnot. And I'm still scaling in.
Okay. Good luck.
There's no luck needed.
Just risk management.
So, Kieran, in this case, what's happening right now? Would you not move your stop losses?
Nah. I might scale in some more. Because like this down here, right, is technically break even, so I can ignore this now, and if I start taking buys here, it's like technically like a new trade. Yeah.
So this trade you just opened, how are you sure this
Yeah.
is not gonna affect your break even? Aren't you gonna have to move that a bit higher now?
No, because I already set my stops at break even, so the max risk on this entire trade right now is 0.04%. Like, I want to buy more,
Pound
but I don't
yen.
want to buy. I want to buy like down. Yeah. But I don't think I'll get the opportunity to do that. So. Yeah, the rejection of VWAP here, pushed down, failed to break new lows. This rejection doesn't even come close. Yeah, I'd still be comfortable buying this.
What? So you're thinking the next one's gonna go through?
Well, if I show you the 15-minute closes in 55 seconds. And if you have a look at the candle structure, there's a chance that this probably just goes straight back up because we have a range there. We broke out of the range, right? So
yeah, to the top, yeah.
Yeah, so that's my idea anyway. But like I said, this could still go against me. It's just about managing it now, babysitting it.
The same what I do with S&P, babysitting it.
Yeah. Just trying to protect my account with this trade now, so it's just like 0.04% risk, and if this works out, total gain is a little over 0.8.
If I close my entire setup now, I'm 0.3%
The
up.
White House
something.
economic advisors Boucher and Bernstein says the CBO forecast of persistent unemployment underscores the urgency of passing a relief package.
That will be a giant waste for Monday.
That 7 million people will be out of work this year is dire and requires immediate action. Says the US cannot afford a wait and see approach. They should not wait for years to return to full employment and address the disproportionate impact on the lower wage workers. The White House advisor says the cost of aggressive action today is low, with real interest rates and real debt service payments as a share of GDP both at historic lows.
Jeff Bezos will step down as CEO of Amazon in Q3.
Yeah, and he already announced his successor, who is the head of Amazon Cloud Services.
Aussie dollar.
Hey Prince, keep an eye on my trade. I'm going to the toilet.
Oh, I wish I could do something about it, man. I'll keep an eye though.
It's okay, we can steal his username and password.
Kieran, are you gone?
I've got a wireless headset, so I can hear you, but I'm pissing, yeah.
Yeah, but we don't want to hear you.
I was hoping you were gone. I wanted to tell Sebastian something about this trade, but I'm not gonna say it now. I'll wait to see what you do.
Oh, no. If you want, get a second opinion. It's not going to change mine.
Trade. If it is pairs, oh.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to fail.
Yeah, it's pairs. It's cable, I think they call it.
Yeah, it's ribbon. Let me have a look. Oh, 1 minute, okay. Oh. Now you make me to open a new chart, huh?
I don't even know
like the look of that. Look at that wick on the
Are you long?
No,
Are
no.
you... You're short.
Yeah. No, I'm long. Sorry. I thought you said, "Am I wrong?"
Yeah, I also see to the upper structure, so it's still in the structure.
My only question.
Especially because it's at a VWAP, I would also enter now long.
Kieran, just one quick question, right? Right now it's a point.
Mario, please, I have a problem with my account. Nobody available to help me.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so you're at 0.30 something, so that's still pretty high. So why not just move your stop loss to say 0.005 or 0.10 or something like that?
Because your stop has to be right where it's wrong. Like, price could still come down, like, say, to here and still go back up, and it'd still be within the overall structure, right? So my stop is where this structure is broken and it looks like it's going to continue down, right? So I can't move my stop outside of that analysis. It's like, yeah, I could move my stop there to protect profits, which some people do, but I prefer to move my stop to where structure is. Like this one, this break even, right? Like, I seen that we broke structure. We held the structure, like here, so then I moved my stop to just below this structure, right? So it's like, yeah, my stop is like where price, if price goes against me, it's likely that I'm wrong. But nothing's telling me that I am so far, so.
Yeah, no, fair point, I get it.
Yes, I do, but no answer. I can't trade.
Can you see how slow this is moving this time of day, though? It's just terrible. So, like, if I show you my target, right? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, yeah.
So my target is, see these highs?
Yeah.
Well, the SMA is there, right? So if price comes up, it's likely gonna either wick these and come back down, or, you know, continue going higher. So if I show you on my 1 minute, there's also a trend line there, right? So it's like, can you see how why my profit target is there?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm aiming for.
Well, Sebastian just posted a picture in Trading Room, and I think his take on the take profit is interesting as well.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, so the red line would be the kind of take profit. So this looks like a 1-to-1, but actually the stop loss will be more closer to the structure below.
Yeah, your take profit is roughly where mine is as well.
Okay. Yeah. So this is how it's, but again, I made it in 10 seconds, so I didn't spend.
Focus mrkt2020@gmail.com.
Click your email.
Yeah, I was only saying that because of the pivot point. I think a lot of people are going to follow that.
Not me personally, it's just there, but as a reference. But this, what I did with cable, I ignored the pivot points. It was simply because it's a VWAP. I see a kind of reversal at the VWAP, and plus the structure supports it. That's it. That was it. How I thought it.
User notice, we are about to reset our broadcasters, meaning the player will show a fair for the next minute or so. Should come back on air by itself, but if it doesn't, please reset your own players.
What I would not babysit this, I would just take one position or two maximum and without any scaling systems.
Yeah, I'm done scaling in on this now. I might end up taking profit sooner than my TP, but
But I think I didn't trade cable for like millions of eons.
Server reset now complete. Two Fed speakers still to come today. The St. Louis Fed President Bullard and the Philly Fed President Harker. Due to speak at 6 and 7 p.m. London time respectively.
Ah, come on, S&P.
No, it is time to go up.
this support, yeah.
I mean, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for this all day. Now is the time.
Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night.
I'm waiting for Monday to drop. But hey, I'm currently, if I really close everything now, 0.1% in profit. Oh, giant waste of time, but I don't close.
Sebastian, tell me your strategy, please.
Structure and scale in, scale out.
Okay.
Support resistance, structure, scale in, scale out. If goes against. That's it. Usually I don't scale in profits. I try to scale in to reduce the average price.
Yep. Scaling in profit is pretty much pointless unless you are an investor.
I'm gonna take profits here, I think. Prime.
Your call, buddy. Go for it.
Oh, wait.
Change the way I love it. Maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night. I could have gone.
See what this candle does.
If I change the way I change my mind. Baby, we got time to make this right.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
To what?
He's just waiting for new candle formation.
Okay.
Out. This might still go up, but I won't.
Finally.
What?
Wow, you seem like like really fucking thing over that.
Listen, yeah, watching him trade with all those tails, it was like watching them. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I thought they might, but it doesn't matter. I'm out of the trade. That's a pretty good trade. You know, I'm happy with it. I'll just.
Listen, I was just sitting here munching on my Cheerios. I was like, it was like watching a horror movie. It was crazy.
There you go. 1.96 for today. I'm happy with that.
So what's that? 2%? 2% in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, close to 2% for the day. Look at my stats. It's so shit after this day.
So let me ask you, if you, that doesn't really make sense. If you look at the today's date, 36 trades, right?
Yeah.
and then you have that result, and then look at that day exactly, and you have that many trades and that result.
Oh yeah, I was way too heavy, held it for way too long, and should have got out ages ago on like this day. But I was just, it was one of those days where like, I basically went over this yesterday with Alex and stuff. What I did was, I did like a weekly outlook.
The European Medicines Authority has begun their rolling review of the Novavax COVID vaccine.
Yeah, I did a weekly outlook, which I never do, and I had a short bias on cable, and I just kept shorting it, and it was going up, and I was like, nope, my weekly analysis told me that it was going to go down, but what I didn't account for was, what if my weekly analysis was wrong? So, and I never do weekly analysis, so it was just, yeah, it was just, I should have got out ages ago. Yeah, so my take profit was, well, let's just throw that in. Let's just see if it hit. It probably will, but...
Yeah, but my question regarding that is, you had 18 trades, so that means the maximum you could lose was 1.8%.
Oh yes, but I was trading way too heavy. Like I said, I was trading way too heavy, and I literally left it run even like way past my risk tolerance.
So you mean you increased your stop loss?
Can you turn down your microphone a little bit?
No, he had build exposure.
Oh yeah, that was a 4.6% loss. I was massively over, like heavy, like scaled in way too much, fucked up with some of my hedge positions, and just held on to my bias even though everything was telling me to get out. And I just held and held and held, and it just, yeah, just never went my way.
Sorry, just to make sure I understand, when you say you were in heavy, do you mean you were in, quite a few trades at the same time, or you mean like
No, as in you see, like I was entering 0.1 in each position here.
Yeah.
Right, and I ended up having, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 positions, right? So 8 trades. So that was 0.8. Yes. That was just under a lot. Great, right? Good trade, good profit. What happened with the other one was each one was like a lot, or like 2 lots. So like I was way too heavy. Like I was trading way too big. My size was way too big for each position.
But does that really matter that much if you keep your stop loss at 0.1 loss? Well, 0.1 maximum.
It doesn't, but I held on.
You cannot set your stop based on money.
It was more like, you know, a mixture of different mistakes that caused that loss.
You have to set your stop on where you are wrong, not where the money, not where you're out of money.
Let's get rid of all this.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now. Because yeah, it didn't make sense to me, because I was thinking 18 trades, even if you went like big, if you didn't adjust your stop loss and your stop loss was 0.1 maximum that you could lose on each of those trades, you could have had 1 lot or 2 lots per trade, innit?
Yeah, yeah. I see if I can find the trade. It's last week, so let's go to a 15-minute. So. Let's try and find where it is. Oh wait, we're way too far now. Was it cable or was it yen?
Howdy.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Long theater.
I have no idea. Let me have a look at this one.
Okay.
My take profit is on 31,000 on Dow.
Oh, okay. I'm in long as well, but yeah, I was waiting for a pattern to develop. But
Be careless because it's gonna go up for now.
Oh, careless. Oh,
Don't worry. I mean, you don't have to worry on it.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be pretty careless. Let me just keep adding into this position.
It was cable, but I don't know where it was.
Maybe you took your previous ones off the screen. I think there's a way to do that.
what day was it? The 26th. So that was here. It was here, I think. This bit here. Let me have a look. Let me put this back on. Yeah.
Roy, what do you think about Dow Jones? Do you think it will touch the 31,000 today?
I'm not aiming that far, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, so can you see this? Let me...
Yeah, I can see it.
Here, check out my screenshot. That's where I'm at.
Right. Look at that mess. See, so basically I started selling you.
It didn't show me the price, the entry price.
So if I just...
640, basically. Yeah.
Nice.
So see how that was like support? Resistance even?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it was there. And basically what I did was I started selling at this point to ride it back down to VWAP, which was like somewhere down here. And then it started going against me, so I started hedging. And then we had another support somewhere up here. Another resistance even, sorry.
Okay, so that will stop it, definitely.
Yeah, so then I started so when I hedged, I started selling at the earth, which was a bad place to sell, but then I closed these out, took a 0.39 loss, hedged again, and then started selling up here, and then after it broke this, I was just like, alright, I'm just taking the loss. And I took a 3.39% loss, and then I decided to YOLO a trade, like revenge trade, and then took another 1.2% loss. So you can see how like this quickly went against me, all because it was just way too heavy and I held on for way too long. Like if we look back at this, right, like look at this, like look how bullish this was. See what I mean? Like I literally was selling against the trend, which was
cable.
You know, it's fine if like an overall trend shows like down, like this, which was why I started selling you. But as soon as it broke this trend, I should have been as soon as it broke this resistance, this trend, I should have closed out all this position or hedged, and held the hedge position until I could see another short opportunity, which as you can see didn't come till the next day. So, and you know, obviously if I was holding this hedge, it just meant that I would have had to keep this trade open at a loser for ages, and I should have, like, I just messed up so hard on this one trade. And you can see how like when you try and hold on to a loss and you just don't give up, it quickly wipes out a lot of what you've done. So like this one trade here wiped out like half a week to a week's work for me. So like it was literally as if the entire week was just pointless, you know, just a waste of time, all because of this one trade and because I was stubborn and I wanted to hold on to it. So like that's the importance really of like knowing when to take the loss, because this entire trade just fucked me up and I didn't trade again until today really, you know. So
well, looking at it, it could have been worse, because I see you've done a bit of hedging in the meantime, so you got some of it back.
I did, but again, it just, this whole position like was just a, like I said, I was holding on to a losing position, basically hoping that it would come back, and it never did, and I had to take the loss. Like I think it was at like 1% loss when I was like, right, I need to get out of this trade, and rather than just taking the loss, I tried to keep trading my way out, but I was trading against like a really bullish trend, which was just like a bad idea. So, you know, it's just...
You know that last trade you've done? Is that what they call revenge trading?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
This was just a revenge trade, and I shouldn't have done any of this, to be honest. I shouldn't even have done this revenge trade. Should have taken my losses way sooner. This was just overall a bad experience, and it fucked with my head so much that I didn't trade for the rest of that week, and only now found the time today to come back to doing some trades. But you know, as you can see, at that point in time, right, I was up to 9.6%.
Pound yen.
And after this whole thing, I was down to 4.6. So now I'm back up to 6.5% in profit on the account. But you can, you know, these are lessons that like really you need to learn by doing them. And like I've made these mistakes like way too often. I do them like I do them quite occasionally, but you know, the point is I took the loss, right? I took the 4.5% loss and that was it.
Can I see your first trade, please?
These ones?
Yeah. No, just put your mouse over the first one. Okay, so what made you double it there? Because that was the first one, so you didn't know if it was going to go wrong or right. So how come you were not double on it?
Well, like I said, I was just trading way too heavy. Like, because I was trading 20k.
Yeah, so you actually did.
Like, and then when it started going against me and we broke highs, I started selling again, which was just a bad idea. And you know, like these, like 20k, 20k, 40k, 10k, 10k. I was in one lot just in this area, so now I had to cover an entire one lot and scale in to like hold this position open. So I had to hedge really heavy at one lot. Then I had to basically like start selling again, buying again, selling, buying, selling, and then before I knew it, I was up to like, what was the total lots? 16 lots, just on this one trade. Really, really bad trade in the end.
Well, thanks for showing me that. At least I know what to try and stay away from.
Yeah, just you know, if you see if you see something, right, like, so this, like, in all fairness, right, I probably looked at it like this, right, so I can't remember exactly, but I mean,
But the reality, Prime, is that you will do this kind of mistake.
Yeah.
So you cannot say that it's not possible, or in my opinion, that yeah, thanks for teaching me. For sure, I will not do these mistakes. To be honest, the reality will show you that actually you will do the mistakes. The point is that
you will.
From them. That's it.
It's just you know, it's just human psychology. Like, you know, at the end of the day, we hold so much value in money and stuff that we hate losing it, right? So you will do everything in your power to gain that money back, or at least break even. And you know, sometimes that's just not the way forward. At the end of the day, like, you know, you've got a winning strategy, you know, you're profitable, just take the loss and, you know, just make it back. Like, you know, obviously taking the loss is never good, but like never feels good, but you have to do it, you know what I mean? And like, this is the whole point behind this trade, is that I literally went against everything that, you know, like, look at this, right? I had a really long term downtrend which I thought was going to hold. I started shorting way too early, and then we broke the long term downtrend, and we had a stupidly bullish trend. Like, look at this, right? And the entire time this took to come down to this level, so from year to year, we basically beat it in like one day. You know what I mean? So like, this was way too bullish, and I shouldn't have been shorting it, right? Like, it was just stupid. Or at least if I was shorting it, I should have taken the loss, and I just didn't. And in reality, like, this is just what happens, and it's just, it sucks, but you know, it's just live and let learn, eh? So.
Am I lagging right now?
Yeah. Yeah, don't talk, Red. You're like...
Hey, Thoraxel.
Hi.
Yeah, what scares me is Sebastian is probably right. Even though I see this on you, I think I'm only going to realize I'm making the same mistake after I've done it.
Yeah, well, this is one thing I like about FTMO, right? Is like, the max daily loss you can take is 5%. So like, if this went any higher and I ended up taking a 5% loss, my FTMO account would have been revoked off me. So it's like, one thing I like about FTMO is it sort of forces you to take the loss. Like, I ended up taking this loss a bit earlier at 4.6, because at that point I was just like, right, just take the loss, walk away, come back, you know? So But yeah,
I thought there was a bot to do that, to stop you out at a certain specific drawdown for the whole account for CTrader, isn't it?
yeah, I use SwingFish Helper, which kind of just hedges for me when, you know, my loss goes above 0.5%. But you know, it's just like I said, I turned it off, held, and it ended up biting me. You know, what I'm saying is though, right, if you ever get like the idea, right, like, oh shit, I don't think this is gonna work out, rather than close the trade, just take a step back, try and redo all your analysis, just try and look at it with a clean slate. And if it's still, like, if you're still unsure, then just get out, because like it's better to take like the small loss, and even if it does go in your direction, it's better to take the small loss than holding it and having it go against you even further, you know. Like, really, that's what I should have done, is I should have took a step back, looked at this on a bigger picture, and then probably just decided at that point whether or not I was going to stay in this trade or get out. Because, like, no one's forcing you to stay in a trade, right? Like, it's your own... It's up to you if you want to stay in a trade. Like, pushing the button, as Swing likes to say, is easy. You know, and like, even if you end up not making money for the day, or you end up taking loss for the day, it doesn't matter. Like, tomorrow's a new day, more opportunities tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. It's just having the fucking willpower to do it is just sometimes it just gets to you, and like emotions get involved. And
yeah, there's just one major problem with all of that.
A little devil in the head.
You just stop trading because the person that gives you the money forces you to do so. And that is a major problem.
No, I took the 4.6% loss.
Yes, and you just...
A new survey out
you know
here
why you
from
did
the
it.
Federal Reserve.
Because FTMO forced you, because you knew in your back of the head.
You didn't took the loss because you know this is a bad thing to do. You took the loss because you know if it's gonna go a few pips more, you're gonna be disqualified.
Revenue, 46% cut.
And that is a major problem.
They'll put full details of this up
because you're gonna do it. If your mind is not cleaned up at the next day, you're just gonna do it again. And then you're gonna be below the 5% mark, and that at that point your equity will be limited.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Though I'm saying that I would have done it, but what I'm saying is I like how FTMO forces you to do it. That's
well, they did it. You would have done it. You did it. There's no difference between 4.6 and 5. The point is that your account volatility is way too high.
yen.
Can I ask you a question since we're talking about this? I've been trying to for days.
You're lagging.
You're lagging, you're interrupting a lot, Redman, again.
Swing, is my mic better now or the same?
Can you say something again?
I was saying, is my mic better now or is it really loud again?
No, it's not loud anymore, but it's the same quality, so you can just turn it back up. Sorry, I was actually assuming this is because it's too loud. This seems to be some other problem.
And yeah, you're right, my account volatility in that one trade was way too high. I did say that I was way too heavy on that trade right from the start. But you know, it's like the only way for me to like get better is to practice. And I have said the Prime, like, don't take what I say with a pinch of salt, because I'm by no means like consider myself profitable.
But to be honest, so for example, if there is no higher authority to force you, to take that 5% loss, what I would see that you even continue and you would even take a bigger loss.
Ito says they did talk about more targeted reform in the meeting with
Sorry,
today.
I couldn't quite hear that because I'm mobile. What did you say, Seb?
So if you would have a scenario, if you would have your own capital, and you would still scale in, you would still continue, and that 4 point something loss would turn into 6 point something, and then 10 point something.
Yeah, I did. in all fairness, I probably, if that was my own personal account, I probably would have tried to hold it a bit longer.
That's the problem.
Still, yes, no, and I completely agree. But what I'm saying is, I still eventually would have taken the loss.
Yeah, at 40% instead of at 4%.
No. I think the thing is, the account was in profit by like 9.6%, so I probably would have rode it all the way down to where the account started. Like,
yeah, but still, then you would have a 9% account volatility.
Yes,
this is unacceptable, even for your own account.
Yes, and I agree completely.
Imagine there would be $1 million on that account. That would mean Imagine the numbers you're gonna jingle. You're never gonna get more capital if you trade like that, ever.
Yeah, I completely agree.
They just gonna put you on the risk monitor and wait until you fuck something up. And if you 0.5% over a limit, or if you do a news trade that maybe not or maybe is, they're gonna just kick you out.
Holding a press
And you cannot blame them for
that.
that. They just protect them themselves.
On March the 8th, if they can, says the level of infection.
I know they do it because I do the same.
And the hospital walls are still under huge pressure.
Somebody trades like a mad person. I just wait for them to fuck it up, and then I'm just gonna use that as a reason to get rid of them. Pay the deposits and send them a nice bye-bye email.
But like at the same time, right? Like people have to make the mistakes to like understand that they are mistakes, right? So like that was a mistake I made, and now hopefully I've learned from that.
Yeah, but you're making the mistake with somebody else's money. It's like driving drunk and later in court say, "But I was drunk."
No. But like
that actually works in some European countries.
The benefit of doing it with someone else's money, right, is that I'm protecting my downside as an individual.
No, you're only protecting your downside because you are having a problem losing the account. You don't really care about the 10% loss the FTMO is gonna have, and that is the problem. I say that because I see that every day on my own risk monitor for my own prop firm. Because the same shit happens. And if I actually talk to these people, you know what they're gonna say to me? I didn't break the rule. They don't even know what they do wrong.
Yeah. But like this is what I'm saying, right? Like I would, like if you were speaking, right, as a selfish person, like a selfish individual, like and someone said to you, what would you rather lose, 10 grand of someone else's money or 10 grand of your own money? You're gonna say 10 grand of someone else's money every time, right?
More from US Senator Capito says Biden did seem interested in targeted numbers on these stimulus checks.
So what I'm saying is it's better to make the mistakes and lose someone else's money than your own. Because at the end of the day, the world is just selfish. Everyone's just selfish.
The Bank of Canada, Shembri, says the Bank of Canada is considering whether to tolerate an inflation overshoot.
Now, of course, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot, but you know, because you're going to lose access to a prop trading account, and you know you're unlikely to probably, you know, get that account again. But you know, it's all a learning experience, right? And I would rather learn with someone else's money than my own.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that. Sorry.
Here's a radical idea. How about you get your system working on demo before you even do either live account?
That shows just who you are. Not everyone thinks like that.
True.
Yeah, well, that's true. It shows who you are, but it's not wrong what you're saying, so I don't know how to respond to that.
No, it's like, I don't know, I think I've just been through enough bad experiences to realize that, like, you have to look out for yourself in this world, because no one else will look out for you, you know what I mean?
Swinger Arman was asking you a question, but his connection is really poor.
I don't get right now.
But no, anyway. Oh, sorry, Seb.
I know, just Radman is like really poor connection you have.
But yeah, like I said, I agree with everything you said. So.
Yeah, that's not working at all, right, Matt?
Yeah, he posted a question in the trading.
You have to get out of the hole you're in.
I think he's on the road or something. He's under a cell tower, damn it.
Yeah, that's why.
That's even worse.
Just move away.
So is using other people's money the equivalent to trading a demo? because you're not having that emotional connection, and that clearly is the issue.
Yeah, and then the hope factor comes to it. If I make it by some miracle, I'm gonna make some money.
You're trying to trade other people's money on a demo, trying to go trade their money, so it's like double not emotional. It's like all bit of distance away from ever maturing as a trader emotionally.
I don't know, I find it works for me, so...
Clearly.
Just make sure nobody from FTMO is on my live stream. Because if I were or Taka or Marek, which are the owners from FTMO, I know them both, and I will hear that, I will tomorrow, first order of business, try to get rid of you.
Yeah, and I agree completely, because
I will find a news event you have traded and just kick you out.
Fact.
Seriously.
There was a minor speech not showing on your radar. You idiot, you are gone. There was a tweet you did not notice. Goodbye.
They probably don't care about you because you're only trading a 10k account, but I mean, it's in my system the same. I don't really care about the small accounts. The administration cost is higher than the money they make, so it's just noise. But if somebody will make a statement like that about Envoid, the next thing I will do when I pop into the office or log on to the back office system, I will find a reason to get rid of them.
Yeah, and it's right in every way, because at the end of the day, if you take my premise of me protecting myself, you were doing the same in protecting yourself, right? So it's the same thing.
When can I get a funded account?
Yeah, but there's one major flaw. You don't protecting yourself. You're working for them. You have an obligation to protect the capital by contract.
Oh, yes. Yes, no, I understand that.
The US House number 2.
The statement you made alone is already a breach of contract, by the way.
On the resolution to remove Republican Congresswoman Green from her committee assignments.
Yeah, I would fire you as well.
Yeah, I would too.
You're too much operational risk. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, and you made a statement that you don't care about that either.
Well, that's not entirely true, right?
Yes, you did that. You made that very clear.
No, right. Okay, let me clarify. Yeah, it's not entirely true, right? Because at the end of the day, I do want to be a prop trader.
No, you want to get paid. You made that very clear.
The Bank of Canada's Shembury says current measures do seem to be providing enough stimulus.
Let me clarify. I said that I would take the account back down to where it started, right? So, like, obviously there's rules that prevent me from doing that, and me as a trader, like, I shouldn't be doing that. But what I'm saying is, like, I obviously do care, because I would try not to lose the original capital, right?
No, that's not the reason, and we all know that. Everybody knows that, including everybody on YouTube. But that is not the reason. The reason is that you're gonna get disqualified if you lose more.
Okay, well, I guess what I've said and what I mean are two different things.
Am I clear now?
No.
No.
So Swing, I guess that means I'm never allowed to apply for Envoid, right?
Security extension from Google has been blocked. What the fuck is going on here?
Take that as a no.
Dieter definite muted. I was gonna be like, hey, caught that top, huh? I just wanted to rub it in his face.
That means he didn't.
I know. It's like because I told him, "Hey, I'm out. It's not giving me what I want." Blah blah blah. And now he's definitely muted and it's down. So I guess we'll see. Well, he's trying to hold off till 31. So whatever the hell is his? He shouldn't be butthurt. He's aiming big.
So cover me, 'cause I'ma let you out, I'ma let you in. You're my enemy.
AMC is 50% of my portfolio is typing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, don't worry, I'm pretty bad too right now with my shit.
What, did you get into GME and everything?
No. I'm too edgy for that. I didn't get it. I got into other garbage, so yeah. But actually, GME and all
UK
that
Prime
dropped
Minister
a lot
Boris
more than
Johnson
mine.
says the level of infection is still forbiddingly high for us to consider relaxing the guidelines.
Do you guys see what I posted in voice context of GME the other day? I'll repost it if I need to. Here. I looked on Google and I'm like, oh, that looks familiar. That was for GME when it dropped to 90. Not even all of Reddit can stop market psychology. GG. Considering it's all market psychology in their fucking sphere. I'd still say it was a success though. They caused a short squeeze and then it just double topped. Whatever. Normal shit. It has to come down eventually. They probably already fucked over the fund as is. Hence the squeeze. Mission accomplished, gentlemen.
Is this the alternate WSB chat channel?
WASD?
WSB. Hey, Toxin.
So, is that what happened? The Wall Street Bets channel on Discord got shut down and all these guys started streaming in here?
No, it's still up. I'm in it.
I was in it, and then I don't think I'm in it.
Oh yeah, they it got taken down and it's back up again now.
You have to rejoin?
Yeah, do you want me to send you the
At
invite?
SwingFish 12, do you have a IC Markets agent's email?
Yeah, send me the invite link. Save my soul. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
You're so sweet.
Swing, you don't mind, right?
Pound yen.
About?
I'm saying what?
Well, like inviting people to other discords, right? Is kind of not allowed here, is it?
Oh, Swing doesn't care, does he?
I haven't really listened.
Yeah, if he wants to be pissed off about something, he'll probably get into it. But otherwise, he's probably busy.
What Discord?
I asked him about Wall Street Bets and the invite link.
There is no invites for Wall Street Bets. You just have to write Wall Street Bets. Same with SwingFish. There is no invite. You just use the word SwingFish. It's invite.
Euro yen.
There you have it, Caron. P.S. Thank you.
No worries, man.
Are there any months that prop traders put your account in lose?
I didn't understand that question.
Yeah, it's every month basically.
Loss, not in lose.
I believe that he spelt it correctly. I don't know.
Isn't loss with LOSS?
Oh yeah, no, he spelled it with an E.
That's every month, not some month.
So there's always some account that needs to be fixed every month.
Every month.
Which is not actually the good question.
So here it is a business opportunity. Just hire like a mediocre trader to fix those accounts, and just pay them a fixed income.
Yeah, I was thinking about that myself too.
And you think Sabako, the mediocre trader, will do?
I would hire a mediocre, yeah, because the idea, the business case would be that out of 10 accounts, if he can fix, let's say 60% or 70%, let's say 6 or 7 accounts, that's mediocre. Yeah, a pro trader will fix all of them in theory. Now the question is how many accounts are in like minus what is it, minus 10%?
Yeah, 9 point whatever. Yeah, yeah, that's right. But the trader has to work on salary because he cannot pay a commission on a 0.01 trade that's going on for 3 months.
So like a fixed salary. So I would hire one. No, depends of how many accounts. Yeah.
I can qualify as a mediocre trader. Where do I sign up?
Yeah, nowhere. That's not gonna work like this.
LOL. LOL.
Oh, it's
LOL.
Fame. I haven't seen Fame in fucking ages.
Now you have to be a mediocre trader, and you have to be able to fix accounts.
That sounds like
Hey,
more than mediocre.
smiley face.
Euro yen.
Well, you know, Radman, that's the challenge, huh?
Wait, you understood me?
Sebastian meant a trader that doesn't try to make money.
Yeah. So a fixed income trader, and his whole job will be to save those failed trades over months, and his performance should be like 60-70% minimum.
Yeah, but if our account is very seriously down, it can take months to get out of the hole. So this has to be on salary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does not sound like a fun time.
Yeah, this is just a very, very ugly job. Like you have, I don't know, 50 accounts to rescue, and then you have a trade setup, which you usually will trade, and you trade it on a full-size account to make some money, and then you have to log on to all these other accounts and do the proper risk management.
Open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
Sounds like fun.
Okay, so you guys can hear me like moderately enough?
Yeah, now you're good.
Question.
You are excused.
Stop bugging you about this.
Yeah, go away.
I want to stop bugging you about this, so I just want to ask it. Fish, what I'm looking at lately, I'm trying to monitor my monthly, I'm calling it exposure. I'm probably not using the right term, but what I'm looking at is how much percentage of the account I risk per month. So maximum potential loss. Basically, if you take all my stop loss percentages, add them over a month, right?
Yeah, that's very
profit.
Hardcore, but this is the best way to do it.
So I'm trying to make my net profit 2 times my exposure, and currently the math that I did for the strategy that I can employ, I would be exposing 5% of the account a month for a net profit of 10%. Would you say that I'm underexposing an account, or would you like to see that?
No, you never underexpose an account. Ever.
Okay, see, that's what I was worried about, was you would say, like, oh, you know, you're doing 2 times, but I would rather you expose 10% and make 20, but I figure, I mean, a 10% net profit is phenomenal monthly if it's consistent. So that's what I'm looking at, and that's what I'm trying to follow.
Nah, that only works on Instagram. The less exposure, the better.
Yeah, get off your phone, Rad.
On my phone, the expectancy is 2.5%, by the way, per month.
Yeah, because the approach that I'm trying to take to it and apply to my own trading is just like we were talking about before. I want to understand more of what would get an investor rock hard in a trader. And that's why I'm trying to reverse engineer it from like, okay, what would be amazing? And I figure 5% max exposure for 10% net profit would be amazing. And if I can actually consistently achieve that, then I mean, I should have unlimited funds available.
Yes.
The only problem is they won't believe you if you show it to them.
Yeah, you have to do it.
No, if you show them that you did that, they'll actually not believe it.
Actually, they would. This is very normal. Like, if you apply in a bank or in a hedge fund or whatever, they will not even talk to you if your Sharpie ratio is like, I don't know, smaller than 2, 2.5. Then you're still a rookie trader to them.
But yeah, if you can generate 10% a month without subjecting the account to hardship, it's wonderful.
Nobody looks at profits anyway.
But like, I started to ask other traders in the channel and stuff in private if they're willing to like send me their stats. And I'm just trying to look at how many times they trade a week, what percentage risk on average per trade they have, and then what their average win rate and their ratio is, to then calculate, okay, I mean, one trader had something like 20% exposure on the account for a month, and they were only net profiting 7%. And I was like, I think you should reduce your risk.
Yeah, that's over trading, over leveraging, over risking. However, all these 3 combined, no way to have that.
Well, did he have this exposure or did he have this drawdown?
Exposure. So what I'm looking at is, say you have a trader and they trade 10 times a week. So we're going to use some fixed numbers here just to make it easy. Let's say they trade 10 times a week and they risk 1% on a trade. So at the end of the month, in my opinion, they're exposing a potential loss of 40% of the account.
That's right.
Right.
So then you would take that with their win rate. So let's say they win half of the time. And so they won 20 and they lost 20. And then they have a 2-to-1. So they technically won 40 and lost 20. And then you look at what their exposure is, which would be 40%, versus what they gained, which would be 40%. So
Redman, let me ask you some.
Gain 20.
Yeah, let me ask you some principal question before getting very deep technical. Your target is to get investors, right?
I want to, well, not just to get investors. I want this to look like a money grab. I'm taking the investor approach to it for my own trading.
That's the right way to do it.
Yes.
The moment you make the deposit on your trading account, you are an investor. And for the investor, the only thing that matters is the exposure and the return that is coming out of it.
Right, and not only, I would add even one more. What is the insurance? So, because it's your own money, yeah. So it's basically usually when you invest in somebody or in a business, usually you are trying to hedge it, kind of. So this means, for example, concretely, if I would invest, for example, in Swing, so I would say simply, I give you 1 million, no problem, but I want some collateral, and we can negotiate. What can that be? In case you are minus 100,000, these are the rules, and then you have to sign up the car to me. There you go, something like that, as a stupid example. But when you are trading your own capital, you cannot do that, because in the end you cannot insure yourself, or actually you can, but
but then there is no force that behind it. But this is a good approach.
Well, so that's why, say collateral, take it in a prop trading sense, you're putting yourself in a situation much like we were talking about with Kieran earlier, where they're only exiting that because I'm going to get my car taken away if they don't. So
yes,
I don't like the mentality behind it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't agree with that either.
Yeah, I somewhat don't agree with myself either, but I guess I'm looking at it from a different perspective. I didn't entirely say what I meant, really. Like, I'm really bad at explaining myself, but I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop talking.
But
it's not like a huge problem. It's a very human thing. You just lost discipline for a day.
But Redman, you're trying to target like 10% with an X amount of exposure, I would suggest personally, from the beginning, don't try to target a fixed percent. So that's my personal suggestion. Just try to protect your original balance, because it's your money. There is nobody who is giving you an insurance or a collateral if something goes wrong.
Your target is always 0.
Right.
And that's why there was some confusion as Sebastian and me talked about employing a trader that makes no money. That is exactly the same. And the professional trader will know that. If I interview a professional trader for this job, they will know what they're getting into. Because in the end, executing trades is labor. And hiring somebody who does just that is not very difficult to do. It's just very difficult to do online or on YouTube or on Facebook, because everybody thinks Instagram. If I make a job offer on jobsdb.com, I'm gonna have 100 applications from professional traders who know what they're gonna do.
So Seb and I were talking about this earlier in the week, and we had different viewpoints on it. I wanted to ask you as the owner, when you employ a prop trader, do you think that the prop trader is paying Envoid, or Envoid is paying the prop trader?
Who asked this question to?
It was to you, Fish. I was talking about it earlier in the week with Seb. So my theory on it is that the prop trader, the person making the trades, is paying Envoid the 50% for use of their capital and infrastructure.
Yeah, that's what they think, but that is not reality.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they all think. And if they have this mindset, you cannot employ somebody like that.
England's Chief Medical Officer Chris Whitty says talk of May and August for the first
okay,
and
I changed
second dose for all
mindset.
adults is at the very optimistic end.
Like, there are tons of support tickets. Where is my money? And this is not this. I mean, not like that. Like people saying you owe me something. Yeah, I owe you the salary. Yeah, that's for sure, and the commissions, blah blah blah. But they're stating it like I made the money, and that is not true. They didn't. All they did is press some buttons. I made the money because I came up with the money.
Okay,
so that
fair enough.
I tried to explain, Radman. So it's other way around, not so.
No,
not
you're
that But it's
They're
just
getting paid to perform the service that they perform.
right.
Yeah, prop traders are getting paid for the service, just like Taxman just said. They're not getting paid for making money.
Yeah, so you shouldn't go into a prop firm or like in any, let's say, even when you borrow money, it's not your money because actually you're borrowing it. And sure, you can be fully profitable, but put it other way. If you do not have that money, you cannot do shit. So that was the original point. So then you are getting paid for your services. It's that simple.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Which is adding on to everything earlier, which is why like my mindset about things is such a bad way to look at things.
Yes, and that's why, Kiran, for example, if I would also look to your stats and I would be the owner of FTMO, more or less, no, it depends, yeah, to be honest. If I would see that you are kind of profitable, but you're still exposing too much, I will not give you more, but most probably you will be blacklisted already.
Yeah, no, I entirely agree. Like I said earlier, it's the same thing from their perspective, right? They have to protect their capital just as much as like anyone else, right? So.
Alright.
Yeah, and you would feel a lot more different if you would know where the money is from them.
Uh-oh. What's the scoop?
I cannot say that on YouTube. Can I tell you later?
Alright, cool.
That's easy, just switch off YouTube.
I wouldn't advise to disclose the back end, let's say back office.
Fish can trust me, it's not you, corporate man.
Actually,
the point is that other people might lose, or other way around. They can change some sort of minds, which maybe not.
Actually, I think I don't want to know where the money comes from.
Oh, I do. I'm already on enough lists. I'd like to get on more.
I think the point I was making earlier, right, is just from a human feeling perspective, right?
How hard is it to create your own prop trading firm?
Well, you can only be asking one person here. So.
You're asking compared to what? So with what do you want to compare it? How hard? Yeah, we can, or somebody can, or even Swing can say easy, medium, hard. But based on what? Maybe he had like, let's say 20 million in a capital, and then yeah, maybe it's easy. But if somebody doesn't have any money,
Prime
maybe it's
Minister
hard.
Johnson
So
says it
based on
feels
what?
to us at the moment as though we'll be easing restrictions nationally.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors, also like geographic location.
I think I would say on the order of general business and related to the capital base that you need, it's kind of on the order of more difficult, like in the upper 5 to 10 percentile in terms of difficulty of businesses.
You're trying to fund people to trade, and the rate at which there's good traders is, you got to come up with some business models.
Yeah, and you have to have a unified way to manage the risk that satisfies all your traders and works. It's pretty tough.
It sounds tough, honestly.
But I mean, just logically speaking, the turnover of, let's say, your prop traders must be high, because if a prop trader is good, he will eventually, or she will eventually make enough capital to, let's say, require their own license, and they can do everything themselves and cut out the commission. They don't need anyone else's money anymore, right? So turnover could be high, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's the other way around. You always need more money, and the easiest way to get more money is credit or prop.
But correct me if I'm wrong, Swing. The goal of most prop traders isn't to just grab a bunch of capital and then trade their own account.
No, a goal of a prop trader is to expand the capital you already have. This is what most people do wrong around here. Just have no money on their own, and then, okay, I don't have any money, so let's just get it from somebody else.
So like Splunk, if they were a phenomenal trader in the first place, you know, they wouldn't. So like a prop trader decides that they want to do prop and that they want to grow with that as a kind of a, let's call it a career objective or whatever.
Yeah, but it could also be a means to ascertain more capital. I mean, let's say if I go up the ranks of balances, right, and I'm starting to, let's say, make 5 million after tax a year as a prop trader. I mean, I don't know the actual numbers, but I'm just providing my logic here. Eventually, I will be able to get to a point where I can cut out that, let's say, 50-50 split or 70-30 split, and I will no longer need to depend upon, let's say, a third party for capital. I can generate the capital myself.
Yeah, but that would be not a wise idea.
There's a flaw in your question.
And in the logic.
The big flaw is they're going to sit there and generate all that capital and get all the way into it, and they're going to go through that whole process, and it's going to take them 3 to 5 years, and then all of a sudden they're going to restructure it and cut it all out.
Look at simply a prop owner versus a prop trader. A prop owner is actually a businessman. He's sure he has some trading experience, but it's mostly a businessman. And then he basically says simply, okay, I have a business, I have employees which are the prop traders, and then I'm exposing myself to a bank in order to get more capital, in order to give it towards the employees that they can trade more. But how you do that and all the business cases around, that's the complicated part. So very high level.
GBPJPY.
So, you know, in the Big Short movie, the one specific part of it was when those two young guys were trying to get that, I don't know if it's a license or if it's access to capital from, I think it was JP Morgan or whatever investment bank it was. What is that called specifically in the US?
The Swaps and Derivatives Association has seats reserved, and you cannot trade swaps if you're not in this gang. And the big banks are all in that, so in order to do that, you have to get a seat on the table, like a jump seat or something like that, in order to place trades. So you place trades under the bank's name, but it's actually your money.
So let's say
IT is called an ISDA.
Yeah, ISDA, that's it, yeah. So as a prop trader, you basically can climb the ladder unlimitedly if you prove successfulness within your history. So you can just keep climbing, or is there ever a cap on how much capital you can play with?
There's always a cap somewhere.
Cable.
That's why they call it capital.
So then, going back on my point, you can reach a limit where it might be more feasible for you to go down your own route eventually. But of course, it's like 1 out of, let's say 1% out of 5,000 traders are capable of doing this, but it's possible, right?
No, then you didn't get what the movie was doing, what the people in the movie were doing to getting into the bank. Because at some point you're gonna run out of liquidity.
I'm not referring to that. I'm referring back to the original point, which was when a prop trader decides to trade his own capital, if he has more capital available to him than the prop firm is willing to give to him, would it not make more sense to go down his own path to avoid paying commissions?
Yeah, but the arguments make no sense.
If I have an option to keep 100% of profits rather than give 50% away, I mean, of course I'm going to stop giving 50% and do it myself.
Well, you don't give 50% away. It's the first fundamental flaw. You do not give 50% away.
You're getting paid to do a service, period.
You cannot give anything away from something you don't have. And the money you trade for somebody else is not your money. So you're not giving away anything.
What I'm saying is, let's say I work for a prop firm. My account is $20 million, right? That they are providing me. And and of course receiving 50% of all profits.
You will not receive 50%, first of all. And secondly, it's not your 50%, it's the prop firm's 50%. You not getting anything. You're just getting paid for pressing buttons. You have no risk. So, trading your own $20 million versus trading a prop firm's $20 million is a $20 million difference.
Okay, I understand now. So, okay, that makes perfect sense. Okay, I understand why my logic was completely flawed. Okay.
Is EURUSD's recovery buy?
And about there will be never ever the situation where you running out of capital or some company is running out of capital, whatever. So your aim is always getting more of it. And if the prop firm, like let's just stick with the 20 million. You have 20 million and the prop firm has 20 million, but they're refusing to giving you more money. Would you void their contract with them? Would you just have to copy the trades on your own accounts to the prop firm's account, and you're gonna make 150% instead of 100% of the profits?
I thought there might be a clause to do with personal trading as a prop trader. Are you allowed to trade for more than one prop firm?
Yeah, that depends on the contract you have with the firm. And if you're a licensed trader or not.
This convo's funny because his profile picture is Soros and he only trades his own money.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking that. I was like, you either go down the George Soros path or you stick to a prop firm.
You just more leverage. Like, that's what they're trying to say. Like, they can get you more capital too if you're doing well, so yeah. And if it makes sense.
It's all about leverage anyway. Leverage is the only thing that really matters.
So every single retail trader who starts this path's real goal should be to become a prop trader rather than trade themselves. It's the most sensible thing to do.
Yeah, because it's leverage.
It's the fast track pass.
I wish I knew this. I was aware of this 3 years ago. My life would be a lot different, I think.
And the prop firm is not getting 50% of your profits. Just, you have to stop thinking like that. Because it's not your money in the first place. So it's not your profits.
Yeah.
Cannot make money from something you don't own.
Well, you can if you short something.
Yeah, but if you short your employer, this is not gonna last long.
Euro dollar.
Hey, Splunk.
Hi, Kieran.
No.
That was.
Oh, sorry, because I saw the green light
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
your
didn't
green
know who
light
it was.
on. Kieran, you just keep flashing. I was gonna say, for Soros's big trade, you know, he called up a lot of banks to get some leverage, so it's not like he had the capital to pull it off. Just saying. So, another way to look at it.
Quick question. Do you know when my light comes on? Does it actually make any noise though? Like.
No.
Oh, okay.
So even
I think it's kind of interesting that everyone remembers Soros for that, and they don't. Most people don't know that he ran the quantum fund at a 20-30% gain a year for.
Oh, I know that, but you're not
for all those years.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's, in my opinion, that's the true phenomenon.
Have you read or looked into his market reflexivity studies or his alchemy and stuff?
I heard a lecture on it, and I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't. I didn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, the way he babbles can be a bit weird if you watch the one I'm thinking of, but his audiobook on I think it's the something alchemy. I can't remember. That was pretty good.
Euro yen.
I can't remember the name, but it has alchemy in it.
Just didn't speak to me very much because I've got my own craziness to deal with.
That's true, Tux. That's true. But I would recommend that one book from him if I could just remember the name.
If I were more sane, maybe I could handle it.
Yeah, The Alchemy of Finance. Yeah, there you go. I'd recommend that. Have you read that, Splunk?
No, but I'm about to buy it now.
All right, yeah, I would recommend it. He goes over a lot of interesting things.
For my limited experience, sources like Baby Pips, etc., are a complete waste of time. If you actually read some good books, it just changes your perspective real quick compared to
Baby Pips is just like, hey, you don't want a guru, but you still want a fast track past understanding terminology and an idea. That's basically it.
Baby Pips didn't waste any of my time. I'm sorry to hear that it wasted yours.
I mean, one book I have teaches everything Baby Pips can teach you and a lot more. And you spend less time reading the book than you would on Baby Pips browsing the website.
What's up? What's up?
He sounds like a victim to me. But
sure, there's always something better somewhere. The grass is greener.
We're just
always.
under 10 minutes away from the top of the hour. I do expect to hear from the St. Louis Fed President James Bullard. He's due to speak on the US economy and monetary policy.
It's hard to find good trading. But it's hard to find good trading books. So most people.
Sorry, Snoo. Sorry, Swing. Sorry, everyone. I'm gonna stop babbling.
Oh. You know
What's
what?
going on?
No, Tux, I want you to talk. I'm gonna shut up.
No. It's okay. I'm on a tirade. Time out.
What's going on with Spotify?
I find a lot of good books on trading and finance in general published by
Pound
Wiley.
yen feels like trading the range break in synthetics.
Gonna go back down now. Unless the US dollar shits itself. But technically it's gonna go down from here.
Mario, would you ever be interested in publishing your own book about retail trading?
No, I can't write. Plus, when I explain shit, nobody's gonna understand it.
I'm getting there.
Euro dollar.
Can you review EURUSD?
Euro yen.
There's some news going on, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna go back down. Pound yen is in structure too. Cable is in structure, so I don't think there will be a breakout. Just trade the range.
I want Daniel to come back so I can rub this in his face. But, oh.
Alright, stops off. Last trade. If
Short pound yen.
Yeah, then I'm gonna need a restart on the account. No, I'm shorting S&P.
Oh, that looks good too.
Yeah, this is the 1 to 2 all-in trade. Stop loss is at 2k.
Euro
I've
dollar.
got until session close for S&P to get back down at least to the low that it made before. If it can do that, then I've passed. If it can't, then I'll start again.
Looks like it's gonna happen. Below VWAP, Nasdaq is below VWAP. The DAX is weakening out, the yen pair is going down. This looks pretty good.
I've got a bit of a hunch that it might all go up though, that's the thing. Nikkei's really rejecting that level.
What are you looking
Unless
at?
it crashes back through VWAP now. I'm still short on the S&P 500. I didn't take profit at that dip. I held it because I thought it was going to go further.
The VWAP is not far under Nikkei.
Yeah, it's right. It's just above it, and it hasn't broken any structure. And large time frames say it's going to go down, but just when? Because it can't happen tomorrow. It's got to happen today.
Damn.
There's a Nikkei chart.
Let's see. It looks kind of bearish.
Nasdaq is a better short, is weaker. No.
Yeah, Nasdaq looks better. Or just short the yen pairs. Like I said, our pound yen is perfectly in structure. And the euro is going back down too. Let's see if it's holding.
Yeah, I don't like that.
The dollar looks like it's going to drop, and that's not. Look, yeah, it's not making my trade look very good.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
Or I could just take a shit here.
I have two
Double
contradictory signals, so I don't know. One's like
me too.
bearish
I'm
volume, and
struggling with
one's like the structure of the price going up. Yeah.
Pound yen is holding the structure so nice.
US Treasury Sec Yellen in the call with bipartisan mayors underscored the need for a comprehensive $1.9 trillion rescue package that includes $350 million for state and local governments. Yellen told mayors that the benefits of acting now and acting big would far outweigh the costs over the longer term. Also, comments from the Fed's Bullard says he sees very strong US GDP growth in 2021. Says the move higher in market-based inflation expectations is a welcome development for the Fed. Virus mutations, though, that defeat vaccine.
Worst case scenario, this fucks up my stats, and I've got to start again.
Sees the US unemployment rate going as low as 4.8% in the current months versus the current 6.7%.
Well, now is the moment of truth. Literally right now.
Now set your stopwatch. The 30 minutes, channel.
Someone's ringing a bell outside my window.
Oh, don't. That's Igor. Don't you fucking.
I think the church have finally come to condemn me for my sins.
Yeah, you're.
There's the clapping, NHS clapping.
Oh, 6 o'clock. Got it.
Ooh.
I haven't done that before, but I guess some people still do it.
Yeah, I just heard some clapping outside, and you said there's a bell, so it must be correlated for the NHS thing. My neighbor used to go outside with like a pot and a wooden spoon and like bang it for like 5 minutes, like some old Italian man. It was very
Italian man.
Yeah, who used to pour oil down on my side of the garden to destroy my grapes because he was jealous. But I put him in his place after that.
Wanker. Yeah, Marcus got to turn around now, or else it's not going to happen. Nikai is giving Nick.
It looks good.
A retest.
Pound yen is still fighting.
Yeah, but it's got to happen in the next 3 hours. Otherwise, I'm toast.
What do you guys think about the Tilray put option for today?
The what?
The Tilray put option for today.
US Senate Democratic leader
I don't know
Schumer,
what
after
you
meeting
mean.
with
Is that
Biden,
a
said there
ticker
was a
or is that a-
universal agreement to go big on the COVID aid.
What?
Can review GBPUSD.
Pound yen.
What?
What?
Ever, nigga.
What?
What was
Yo,
that?
what's that, bro?
It's some sort of troll.
Yeah, Diego's is his friend.
Yo,
Cable.
what? Yo, what do you guys think about Tilray put options? No, I'm so serious, bro. Nah, I invited him because I thought he was gonna get into stocks, but bro.
Here's the thing, we're kind of streaming, so don't be saying shit like that.
I hope he was kicked.
Yeah, probably.
Gotta find better for.
My asshole burns so much.
Oh wow, he left too. Oh wow, dang, that's a lot of trolls.
Look at that. I told you there'd be a spillover. And now look where
Diego
we're at.
and the Tixco guy?
Diego.
Are you trading Nikkei for the 30-year yield bond?
Yeah, the Ducky Sweets, Jag, Diego, and they're all in a gang together.
They're all Wall Street bet spillover.
Yeah, just kick all four of them. Fuck them.
More from Schumer says
We
we're
need a
united on a
kindergarten
big,
teacher in
bold
here.
COVID package and we're working with Republicans where we can.
You're in luck. We have 4 or 5 in here.
No, you're getting confused. We've got 4 or 5 people who can't go near a primary school.
You know, fuck you.
Okay, 'cause I'm looking at you.
No.
You don't usually trade Nikkei swing.
What's up?
Nikkei spread sucks.
You guys.
Oh, just saying how you're a pedophile or whatever. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, you guys didn't kick Ducky Sweet, Jag, and Diego or them? Huh?
Yeah, on it.
Okay. I was
Not really be
Why
bothered.
Nikkei?
Like, I'd love to silent command kick them, but, you know, it's a lot of typing. Like,
Yeah.
hey, TechX, how come we can't use silent commands, but you can ban people silently? I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Eternally just kick people and let them rejoin. Welcome to hell.
How's it going?
Yeah, not bad. About to blow this account, but not bad.
How's your day, BB?
Today was good because I went all in on S&P going down. I didn't say profit because it didn't finish the challenge yet, and I thought it was going to go further. So now I've doubled my position, and I'm going to try again. And if it doesn't, today's the last day. Whatever, I'll start again.
Oh,
I kind of told myself that I was going to fail this a week ago, so it's not too big of a deal for me. I'm happy to spend another month doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know what I did wrong this time, so I can change it next time.
That's nice.
It's a journey, man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. 3.5, 4 hours. If it gets there, it gets there. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Either way, I'll still be playing Rocket League until 2 in the morning, so it doesn't really matter to me.
In the end, I'm still in control of how I play this game.
In the end, I'm still playing
I'm still
Rocket
the
League.
master of my domain as I play Rocket League.
It's where I go to
Seb
feel good
can't
about myself.
stop me.
Yeah, just try and stop me playing Rocket League tonight.
He's not in a good mood.
If it just resets that low that it made, then I'm done. If it can't do that, then whatever. I'm looking at the 3820 mark for a target on this short. And the Nikkei just broke below. That's good. Cable broke below.
I thought you don't usually trade Nikkei BB.
I'm not trading the Nikkei, I'm trading S&P. Also, who's talking?
Plus there's no law that says we have to trade always the same shit. What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, I don't trade the Nikkei because the spread sucks ass. And I probably never will trade the Nikkei. I may as well just trade a yen pair with a high divergence. But in terms of indices, I trade US mainly. I don't trade the Nikkei. Because the second you press the button, you're already in a massive loss because of the spread. Not a massive loss, just a loss.
Just a loss.
Kindergarten is in Wall Street, that's nice.
Kind of a obsolete point, seeing as every single tick my PNL moves 0.05%.
I failed 3 times with FMTO and 1 time at SwingFish. I know what my problem is. I hate stop loss.
Yep, a useful tool if used correctly.
LOL.
It can really fuck you up if you use it incorrectly.
In vaccine news, being reported Russia has now filed for approval in the
LMAO.
European Union of their Sputnik vaccine, as according to TASS.
Oh, get down there, Nikkei. Still got Fed speeches going on right now, haven't we? Got Harker in 50. And one of them just cancel stimulus checks for the foreseeable future and just let the S&P fall. That's all I need.
You should have given it to charity instead of trying too hard.
Given what's a charity?
Yeah, given what to charity? You haven't invested anything.
There's no asset.
He failed FTMO thrice.
Oh.
So? Just had this conversation like less than an hour ago. This is a problem with Forex.
She.
Nikkei needs to break.
Oh. Is better to fail and void. Can get deposit back later if pass. Hello, what about gold?
It's metal that has a golden-ish color.
It also looks like shit, price-wise.
This is gonna be the last US session I'm gonna trade this year. Way too many trolls.
LOL. Not with that mentality, you won't get it back.
Oh, you can wait 5 years and you're gonna get it back in interest.
Eurodollar looks like it wants to drop. But there's no volume.
Can you review GBPUSD?
Everything is just ranging because of the economic events and the speeches are going on.
The Fed is basically
just don't want me back to trade, haha.
Senator Romney says he sees no GOP support for the Biden relief plan.
LOL.
Anita Brugamans. Oh, I think I know who that is.
That US Senator Romney says he sees no GOP support for the Biden relief plan without changes.
It is who I think it is. That's hilarious.
Oh no.
You thinking what I'm thinking, TechX?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I'm closing my pound yen short. Markets are ranging because of NFP this Friday.
It's Tuesday.
If they can
Brew,
range,
who's this kid?
if they can range between here
Why
and
am I at the top of Discord? Can you hear me?
then
Spain
that'd
to be
be great.
considering debt relief on state-backed
What do you
loans.
think?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You're in the Discord.
The Spanish government
It's
said
kind
to
of
be
annoying just
considering
using
debt relief
text to
for
speech.
companies extending their pandemic restrictions
Who does that?
and a slow European vaccine rollout. One proposal would excuse a portion of the debt borrowed through Spain's state-backed loan guarantee program for companies that stand a good chance of surviving the pandemic.
Linda has a better voice than me though.
Yeah, it's annoying though.
Markets are ranging because everyone's life savings are on GameStop. LOL. I was not in Discord for weeks.
Yeah, the Fed has just paused the
Then
market.
they'll have nothing left. Haha. Also GBP rate announcement tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow, not now.
Alchemy of Finance should be with me tomorrow.
I am going short on oil, wish me luck.
It's a bit of a late entry. You're $1 too late.
Are you waiting for Japan 30-year bind yield? Bond I mean. Wow, when do you sleep? All day stream marathon.
Sleep.
Imagine.
Italy's
What?
Di Maio says Italy needs an alternative to the Draghi government. Di Maio, a member of the 5-Star movement.
He doesn't sleep really?
Okay, that's definitely the last year session I'm gonna trade this year.
Bye.
Because the IQ level drops too much.
Understandable.
The Illuminati project is a go. We will continue to lower these levels.
If I had Twitch powers as well as YouTube powers, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that's a good point. For a while there, I wanted to be able to mod because these people are like really annoying. It's easy.
So Twitch has kicked me out. I can't actually use Twitch there. They
I
keep
was
telling
just
me I need to
joking.
reset my account, and every time I try, they say there's no email attached to the account. So I've got no clue how to get my Twitch working again. Come on, Nikai, last chance. Aztec looks like it's gonna drop. Everything looks like it's gonna drop, it's just not dropping. Aussie dollar's crossing.
Yeah, dollar cat is still below.
You lost so much on pound yen.
Amin, do you have a microphone? I don't know if you noticed, but we take robot voice a lot less seriously than actual voice.
Sarcasm's also easier to detect, you know?
Yeah, true. Because, you know, you're actually hearing the voice chat. Using the you know, the chat features kind of...
He likes to delay. He likes to hear
Aussie
those
yen.
straight.
More news from Washington, this time for the tech sector. According to the business editor for Axios, Dan Primack, Senator Josh Hawley's proposed a bill that will create a preemptive prohibition on big tech acquisitions.
Alright,
Should I use
time to
Discord
close
voice chat?
Indian short.
Yes, should. To the tech voice chat.
Why does Fibo Trader just copy and paste like an entire chat thread into Trading Room?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Radmad's embarrassed as fuck right now because this was their DMs.
What do you think, Seb?
No, I asked for it. I said, can you share? He's like, I can copy paste with permission. I wonder if he waited for permission. He just posted it.
How about just be an adult? I know, it's a lot to ask.
Yeah.
I mean, we've made our thoughts very clear.
Is
You
Seb
should
alive?
use Discord voice chat.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go offline. I'm break even on my pound yen already. So, because this is getting very annoying.
Aussie dollar.
Yeah, I'm hoping
Hey,
it's not like
Swing,
this until...
Do you listen to this music as well?
Yep.
Hoping it doesn't stay like this until...
But I can turn it off if it annoys me. When I press the microphone button, it automatically turns back on. Anyway, I'm gonna be off stream. If somebody wants to keep talking, we are in the Discord. But you have to use a microphone to do that. Sorry. But it's free.
Have a nice evening all. Okay, Mario.
Gonna change Trader Asia later, which is far better than this US nonsense where shit is going nowhere. Dollar Cat is almost at the VWAP, then it's gonna fuck around again. So I'm not gonna wait for that, I'm just gonna go to bed.
I'm in like the heaviest trade of my life, and yet I'm so fine with it.
Yeah, if you have a stop loss, then whatever.
Yeah, stop loss is what...
It's just gambling at this point, either goes or it doesn't. You cannot lose.
Exactly. Last stand.
It's not like all in, you die or...
Get annoyed when I use
or not, it's just you either make it or you don't.
I mean, I'm about to kick him, man. Please stop.
If you have a sensible stop loss, then this is... I will do it too.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna ask where that is.
Yeah, probably for your own peace of mind.